Meta-analytic evidence examining randomized, controlled trials of time-restricted eating provides sobering clarity regarding the primary driver of observed weight loss. Energy deficit rather than temporal restriction per SE systematic reviews categorizing trials by whether they maintain isocaloric conditions or permit ad libitum intake reveal a stark pattern. Studies allowing spontaneous calorie reduction alongside eating window compression demonstrate meaningful weight loss averaging 3 to 5% of body weight over 8 to 12 weeks, while isocaloric trials enforcing matched energy intake between intervention and control groups show minimal to no weight change regardless of eating window duration. Meta-regression analyses quantifying this relationship confirm that the magnitude of energy deficit predicts weight and metabolic outcomes far more powerfully than eating window characteristics. For each 500 kilocalorie daily deficit, participants lose approximately 0.5 kilograms weekly, consistent with thermodynamic predictions, while eating window duration shows minimal independent association with weight trajectory when calories are controlled. Measures of insulin resistance, including HOMA-IR and glycated hemoglobin, similarly track with weight change rather than timing manipulation in properly controlled comparisons. The implication challenges popular narratives attributing metabolic benefits to fasting-induced autophagy, ketosis, or circadian realignment when these trials demonstrate that conventional calorie restriction produces equivalent outcomes. The mechanism behind weight loss in ad libitum time-restricted eating studies appears predominantly behavioral rather than metabolically unique. Compressing eating into narrower windows creates a practical barrier to consumption, reducing opportunities for snacking and limiting access to evening calories when hedonic eating often occurs. Participants spontaneously reduce intake by 200 to 550 calories daily simply by eliminating late-night eating occasions without conscious restriction intention. This behavioral architecture makes time-restricted eating an effective weight management strategy for some individuals, but the pathway remains caloric deficit rather than novel metabolic reprogramming. Heterogeneity analyses reveal that weight loss magnitude correlates with achieved eating window compression and baseline snacking frequency rather than fasting duration per se. These findings should recalibrate public understanding and clinical application. Time-restricted eating represents a potentially useful behavioral tool for facilitating energy restriction in individuals who find discrete eating windows easier to maintain than continuous calorie counting. However, expecting metabolic benefits beyond those achievable through calorie reduction alone appears unwarranted based on current controlled trial evidence. For individuals who naturally consume most calories within narrow windows or who find time restriction intolerable, alternative approaches to achieving energy deficit may prove equally or more effective. The field should emphasize that sustainable calorie reduction through any palatable method remains paramount, with meal timing serving as one possible facilitator rather than a metabolically superior approach. Future research might identify specific populations or contexts where timing provides additive benefits, but present evidence counsels against overstating its independent metabolic importance.